guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Gerel Matta. Today we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial and I'm going to be using some new products, but mainly is going to be the same theme that I always use, but I'm going to be using a new tool, which I'm super excited because if you have been watching my channel for a very long time, you know I love my beauty blender. Like, I love it so much, especially the blue one is like my favorite. Out of the pink and the blue, out of the pink and the black, this one is my favorite, the blue one. Just because I feel like it's more durable, the texture is a little bit different, and it applies your makeup, you know, really similar to the other ones, but for some reason the texture on this one is just so awesome. But like, I don't even know who I am right now. I am going to be using the new Sonia Kashuk beauty sponge. I don't know which one I'm going to like more. And so as you can tell, my hair is still wet, so I'm going to actually get it out of the way before we start this video. And I'm going to also be using the palette by Juvia's. This one is the Warrior. And yeah, we're going to get close and then out far. You know the deal if you have been watching me for a little while. I'm really excited to actually be using this sponge and this palette. It's just like, new stuff. It's just so exciting to me. And to tell you the truth, you know, I was feeling a little bit down, just because I'm still a little sick. My voice is not the same. I can't sing in the car when I'm driving to pick up my kids the same way. So it's just bring me down a little bit. But you know, just my voice, and still my body is not 100% healed yet, but it's okay. We'll get there. So little by little. But this definitely, like I mentioned in my last video, it just cheers me up talking to you guys, communicating through the comments, and just seeing your likes, and just, you know, you watching my videos. It makes me so happy. You have no idea what you do for me. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. But before we start the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. You can also click on the little bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video, which is every single week. And yeah, without further ado, get on to the video. How cool is this shirt? Let me get up. Yeah, baby. This is such a positive message. It's really hard to stay positive in this negative world. So make sure that you are doing the best to stay positive, stay around people that are positive, and also don't forget to, you know, say a little nice comment to someone, like, you look nice today, like, you know, anything polite, nice. Hold the door for someone, do something kind today. So yeah, all right, so what I'm gonna do now is just prep the skin before I start with the eyes. I'm going to be using my Cuddly Elixir Beauty Elixir. So for the eyes, I'm going to apply this one, which is Saturday Skin. For moisturizing, I am going to use the Water Cream by Tatcha. And yes, this is expensive, but it's definitely worth it. I love it so much, especially, you know, since I'm still recuperating from my sickness. Since I'm still trying to get better, my skin does feel a little dry than usual. I do have oily skin, but the outer part of my face usually is just pretty normal, but that's where I feel the dryness on the outer part of my face. All right, guys. So I went ahead and just primed my eyes using my matte soft ochre paint pad. This is what I've been using for a little while, and I just love it so much. All right, so this is the palette that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to set everything using this shade right here. And I'm going to set everything. No, I'm not going to set everything. I lie. All right, so using a Morphe M573 brush, I'm going to pick up this shade right here, and I'm going to set from my crease going up. The only thing that, it is $20 for this palette, just so you know. It does not have a mirror, so I'm gonna have to use something else for my mirror. Otherwise, I'm not gonna know where to apply my makeup. So watch you bend that back for me. We won't stop, got your feet both locked. You get to fly with me. I can take you down for a ride. I take you around my life. Jaywalking, crosswalking, lip locking, but you, I know it, you know it, we make it. Alright, so I'm adding this shade right here in the outer part just because I wanted to see if there was any difference. And there is a very, very slight difference, if you can see. Not too much of a difference from the previous shade that I used. So just wanted to point that out. So I'm going to not stand it out so much. I'm actually going to try to keep it close to my eye. And just... Now I'm going to use a fluffier, smaller brush, and I'm going to go into the shade that we were using before and adding a little bit of this dark one. So just mixing those two together. And now we're going to focus that in the outer part of our eye and rounding it up. And making sure you're adding a little bit as you go to the crease. That looks really, really nice. They're blending to each other really, really nicely. So just make sure you stay like a little C shape.
So I'm crazy. Oh my baby, got me staring at you. So I'm crazy. Won't you bend that back for me? We won't stop. Got your feet both locked.
Alright guys, so I'm going to apply the lashes, and the lashes that I'm using today are the Ardell 600s. Now these ones right here are pretty even in both ends, so you know, because we're creating that rounded kind of look, we want to enhance it using a lash like that, and that is what I'm going to be doing right now. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did. I don't know what's causing my eye to like turn red right here. I'm thinking it's more than likely the glue is itching so badly. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. I used a little bit of this brush right here just to blend it out and to round it off one more time. So I'm going to clean up using a wipe, and then we're going to move on to the face. And I'm going to be using this sponge like I mentioned before, but this is going to be a little bit in the fast motion. If there's anything that I want to tell you while I'm using the sponge, I will let you know. Otherwise, I will let you know at the end of the video. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Get to fly with me. I can take you down for a ride. I take you around my life. Jaywalking, crosswalking, lip locking with you. I know it, you know it, we make it.
So adding the foundation with this sponge, this is really hard. Like, it's definitely a tougher material compared to my beauty blender, that it's a little bit softer. So I can totally see the difference on texture. That's something to keep in mind. I feel like I'm like beating my face for real. I like how it actually blended my concealer for sure. So I like that. Alright, to set my face, I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury, and this one is the Airbrush Flawless Finish, and I have the shade 2. And that is what it looks like right here. It's just a setting powder. Everybody talks so good about this one, and you know what? I wanted to like dedicate a video just to the Charlotte Tilbury products that I picked up a while back, but I don't have the time. Okay, using my Givenchy bronzer. You probably saw it on my stories if you follow me on Instagram, which is Makeup by Gerel. Just in case. It is definitely my favorite. Whoa, that was my stomach. For blush, I'm going to be using this palette, which I'm super excited because one of the items that I haven't been able to use is this one as well. And this one has such great reviews and it is so pigmented. I'm using the same brush. So, oh yeah, baby. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful color. I put too much. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We can save it, we can save it. Guys, I'm so sorry about my eyes. It's probably so disgusting to some of you guys to see my eyes super red like this. This is like crazy. My bad. Alright, so I am going back to the eyes and I'm using this color right here. And I'm going to use a very small brush. This one is from the Dust of Colors palettes that I have. For highlighter, I'm going to use this little palette right here by Charlotte Tilbury, and it is called the Bar of Gold. Look how amazingly beautiful this is. I'm going to be mixing this two shades right here.
Oh my baby, got me staring at you. So I'm crazy. Won't you bend that back for me? We won't stop. Got your feet both locked. You get to fly with me. I can take you down for a ride. I take you around my life. Jaywalking, crosswalking, lip locking, but you, I know it, you know it, we make it.
So I went ahead and highlighted my inner corners as well, and I use this shade just in case you are wondering, because I don't think that I got that one on film. About the sponge, now I really like the way that I blended my foundation, but I really love the way that I blended my concealer. But I miss my beauty blender so much. The texture is something different, not something that I'm used to, and maybe that is why. It is for sure less expensive than the beauty blender. You get 2 of these sponges for $10 compared to $20 for the beauty blender, and it's just this one right here. So I understand we can save some money. It does exactly the same thing. The texture is the one that is like throwing me off a little bit, but maybe it's just a matter of me getting used to the sponge. But yeah, other than that, everything else I love so much. I can't wait to actually apply this one to the eyes, since this is a palette that you can also use on the eyes for the face. So it's like multi-purposes, and for sure you can use this one to like create a really nice wearable, like everyday kind of look, of course, because it's like super soft and peachy and just looks really nice. But me myself, I talk myself into making this video like, okay, I'm gonna do something chill, I'm gonna do something, you know, not so dramatic, but it's just like, I always get there, I always take it there. And I know that you guys, some of you really want me to make some looks, just making it really nice and wearable. So yeah, this one is not so wearable, I don't think so, but maybe it is wearable to you. But I know I need to like comment down on the colors and like all these details, because you want something to be like super fast and quick when you're going to school or you're going to work, and just be presentable. So I am going to work on those, I promise. It's just when I get into makeup, it's like whew, take it all the way up. So yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your love, your support. I truly, truly appreciate it. More than what you really think. I mean, you have no idea how much you make me happy. So yeah, that's it. Thank you once again. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time. Bye.